Welcome to At 3 Card Reads. This is a free channel in the Apple Lunar Tarot group. Type !join, no spaces to join the queue, and comment on today's post on the community wall for a free reading. Hit the like button and tell me your like number. And don't forget to comprehend, which means you know I'm not a doctor or lawyer. I'm just some tarot reader, giving advice based on what the cards say. Before we start, we will do a quick prayer. Universe, Source, whatever name you answer to, clear the noise and sharpen the truth. Guide my mind, steady my hands, and let what needs to be revealed come forward. Protect this space, protect this reading, and let only honesty speak through the cards. If something is hidden, bring it to light. If someone needs clarity, let them hear it. And if the truth is uncomfortable, let it still be said, Amen. Don't forget to add me on social media, Apple Luna, sex on Instagram and TikTok. Also, add my other Apple Luna channels and support me so I can support you. I've got a few of them.
Disclaimer, baby, this ain't a script, this a feeling, intuition's the muse, the cards keep reeling, resonate, yeah, that's the sign we chase, your soul's on the line, we're both in this space.
Hello and welcome everyone, how you doing? Don't forget to add my social media. We've got TikTok and Instagram, Apple Luna 666, Facebook, Luna Fruit. Hi everyone. I've also got a new social media account. If you just want love readings, we've got this one on Cantina. We've got Nox Aware and we've got Apple Luna. And you can go and get readings off them and make videos. And this is my TikTok for love readings. Apple Luna 77. Welcome in, JP. Welcome in, Yag. Today's video, we'll watch it a little bit later before we start the free queue. We've got this one, which is leave your initial to get a reading. Welcome, members. How you doing? All right. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Are you having a good day? Yag, you came in first. And I just pulled Job here and Lady Luck. That's our members so far. Hi, Yang. Can you ask for Jay's current feelings for you? All right. It's hard to get into the energy, I'm not going to lie, Yang. It's like, okay, so I'm going down something restrictive like a hallway, but it's like much smaller. Much smaller. I feel like I'm too big and this hallway is too small. I'm not really sure what that means, Yag. And Jay's current feelings for you? Well, quite honestly, it's like you're planting a seed and then you're digging it up every day to see if it's grown. How does he feel about me? What does he think about me? every day you think about that, and every day you dig up that seed and let it, instead of letting it grow. You understand what I mean? You've just got to plant the seed and walk away from it. Let the sunshine do its job. Let the rain come. Go and water it occasionally. Do you know what I mean? Treat it like a plant, not like a child you need to helicopter over. He's waiting for things to come to fruition. Well, maybe he thinks he's putting in the hard work. Maybe you don't think he's putting in the hard work. Thank you, JP. I can see your question. It's right there. You're just not first again. This is, well, it's about manifesting his ideas and goals. So I know he's thinking about you. But there's a conflict in him. He's battling with himself with the Five of Wands. And he might be struggling with a conflict inside him. He might need to confess to you his dark intentions. I don't know. Okay, so dark intentions wasn't on the card. I saw that as an angel message. The King of Swords says the thing that's holding him back is manners. He doesn't feel like he should be too forward with you in his feelings and emotions. And when he thinks like that, it changes the way his energy interacts with you. Does that make sense? So how does he actually feel about you? There is a conflict inside him. He struggles. And he's waiting for things to come to fruition. But I feel like he's hoping and wishing and dreaming and taking not much action. The King of Swords tells me his manners might get in the way. Or not wanting to be impolite. Or rude or too forward. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm feeling that there's a society thing going on. Thank you, Yag. That was your reading. Now we got JP with us. Welcome in, Sarakai. Alright, time frame and naked truth. Alright. But let's see if we get a time frame. You might not, yeah, JP. Time is not set in stone. Oh, we did get a time. But you're not going to like it. January. That's a long time. Let's get the naked truth and see what it says. So, JP, I'm totally sure you can make this happen way faster if you take action. But if you're sitting and waiting for your person to come towards you, I've got January for you. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome in. And JP, I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. Morning, Randa. How you doing? And I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message for you, and this is what I mean by taking action. Send a message. Thank you, JP. Look, honestly, guys, send that message today. What have you got to lose? Your person ignores you. Big deal. Your person answers. Yay. Your person answers negatively. Oh, well, next. DMX Rider, please don't put your question up. Please get in line with everyone else. We do have a line, exclamation join if you want to join it. We're on to Lady Luck next. Welcome in, Alham. Okay. You love life by December. There's something that you need to let go of first. Something that could have happened in the past, or it could be happening right now, that by December you need to let go of. There is clear energy that allows new love into your life. What does that actually say? Clear energy to allow more love into your life. I read new love. And I feel like the person or people that you're with in December might be your perfect match. Because you don't just have one perfect match. But I predict that you have someone that you'll be very close to. You feel like you complete each other, and you'll be the perfect match. And then a proposal as well. So maybe a proposal in December. Your romance is about to evolve or level up. So we've got needing to let go of the past. That might be you or someone that you're with who might need to let go of the past. By December, you'll realize that you have a perfect match with someone and they might even propose. Thanks, Lady Luck. All right. Let's just watch this video that we dropped today. Make sure you've gone and commented for your free reading. Please, if you haven't commented, go and comment now. The video is pinned. So just go and leave a comment on this video.
Three cards, Two of Cups, neutral spark, but one of you's holding back. Page of Swords, text, talk, overthinking every emoji. Four of Wands, yeah, potential solid, but only if you stop rehearsing conversations in the shower. Give me the first letter of their name so I can slice through the static and tell you if they're worth the battery.
Alright guys, you can send a PayPal donation if you would like to skip the queue. As little as $1. Let's get on to the free queue. Alright, let's call up the first two people. BMX Rider, did you get on the queue? Eamon and High Priestess, you're first. High Priestess, thank you. This one is, I'm learning to love myself now thanks to you. And I feel like just knowing you, just having you in their life has brought a little bit of love. hate that I hurt you. You don't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. And you got to remember that most people, when they do things, it's because of their own selfish needs, not because they're trying to hurt you. And stalker alert, I check up on you often. And when I stepped into this reading, High Priestess, I could feel that energy there, like a security hammer. I really do feel like they check in on you. Whether it's asking a friend, getting on your social media, going to places where they know you're going to be so they can bump into you, stuff like that. Thank you, High Priestess. That was your reading. All right, do we have Eamon getting ready? We're going to call up Halo, Angel, and Ankita. So, guys, my psychic abilities are turning on again. So it's going to be interesting. I've been getting angel communications when I'm doing readings. And Halo must be having trouble putting up a comment. You want the time frame? What else do you want, Halo? Time frame for what? For your next meeting with Kay? No, we're just doing time frame. Yeah, so we'll play some videos a little bit later about what's going on. And I actually got some messages from the Matrix. Yeah, I've been talking to the Matrix. I've been talking to the program. I triggered a security pop-up, and I got attacked yesterday by the Matrix. It was pretty full on. All right, Halo Angel. Okay, I've got a lot going on here. Now, I want you to remember that the timeline is not set in stone. Like, you cannot ask, when exactly will this happen? Because honestly, you make micro decisions every day which change the future. Just making one decision from going from here to there can change the whole path of your day. You've got a couple of answers. So I feel like depending on the timeline, it could be anything from a couple of months, could be a couple of days. We've got April, which is like today and tomorrow. And we've got August. So I feel like the timeline is set. If you take action, one of these is what's going to happen. Halo? But honestly, like, if I wish and hope and dream that I'm going to win the lottery and I never buy a ticket, it can never happen. If you wish and hope and dream about your person and never take action, then you might just be wishing and hoping and dreaming forever. Do you get what I mean? Think about it, guys. Thank you, Halo Angel. That was your reading for today. Do we have Ankita? We're going to call up Josephine and Party Girl. Hi, Josephine. Party girl, I'll be with you in a minute. But the thing you got first is time has been delayed. So the meeting with JK has been delayed, but things will happen sooner than when you focus your energy on you. So when you're focusing your energy on JK, what you're doing is think of your energy like a laser. So you might be thinking about JK a lot and your laser is pointed at him. If you keep focusing on him, lasers have this thing. They burn holes in things if you focus them too much for too long. And if you don't focus your attention elsewhere, you may burn a hole in this situation and make it impossible to happen. So what I want you to do is when you're thinking about JK, I want you to stop yourself. I want you to distract yourself and go and do something. I want you to think about a puzzle. I want you to think about a problem that you've got to solve and get your mind off that so that your laser can focus on different things. Do you get what I mean? And not burn a hole in anything. You're supposed to have many interests, not one focal point. All right. The next cards we got are Naked Truth, I think. Honestly, sometimes when we focus on things, that's what's actually blocking us. You just got to disconnect from the situation, and it's like a computer. If you disconnect and reset it, it works better. Do you know what I mean? It works like it's a fresh install. And you got, I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. And I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. Alright. Thank you, Josephine. Party girl. Thanks, Josephine. Divine timing is at play in this situation. But don't lose hope. They should be able to find something within 3 months. Thank you, party girl. That was your reading. Alright, let's get the next two people up. Panday and Chiara.
Hello, darling. How you doing, Bounty 12? Bounty 12 is in, guys. I'm just going to sneak a member in. How you doing? Hey, CM, welcome in. Hey, Bounty 12. We've got some delays with the Hangman. This is about you needing to look at things from a new perspective and see things with fresh eyes. This is also about you limiting yourself rather than having boundaries or blocks. There's something which has undesirability in your life that you might need to get rid of. It might not be able to be fixed. And it's time to contemplate the sacrifices that you're making and ask yourself if they are worth it. The star card says you're doing healing and rejuvenation, and it might be time to take care of yourself instead of worrying about other people. This is about perseverance. It's about renewal. It's also about spirituality, and I wonder, go and do this for me today. Have you ever read the Bible? God, everyone do this today. Seriously, everyone do this today. Have you ever read the Bible like it's an astronomy manual? Now just think about this. There are lots of star signs in there. Go and read the Bible as an astrology manual. I actually think the Bible is the manual for the Matrix, and they just upgraded it and added to it and copied it and fucked it. Because every time I read that book in a different perspective, comes out different. I've read it as a guide to activating your pineal gland in the spiritual awakening as well. It's crazy. It's the most amazing book in the world. It's a magic book. It changes depending how you read it. Bet you didn't know that about your own Bible. I can see all the codes. All right, Batty 12. Thank you, BMX Rider. If you're not going to get on the queue, I'm going to kick you out for talking to me when I'm doing readings, which is really rude. The Four of Swords. Rest, relaxation, sanctuary. You need to take some time out for yourself. Doing healing and rejuvenation. Thinking about things, knowing there are delays, and taking your time to look at things from a new perspective. Thank you, Bunny 12. Hey, BMX Rider, are you going to get on the queue, or are you going to ignore me continuously and shout questions at me when other people are getting readings? Because I'll just kick you out now. Save us the trouble. Manifest abundance, and there you go. And I do apologize, BMX Rider. I'm autistic, so my tone of voice might be wrong. I'm not angry at you. I'm just confused about you. You know, like I said, get on the queue. You're like, think I'm what I'm thinking is right, ? Has nothing to do with anything. You're having a conversation with yourself there, mate. Chiara, you missed your go. You're going to have to get back in the queue. We're well beyond you, I think. Let me just check.
Chiara, you can get ready. It's okay. Chiara, you can get ready. Hi, Maureen. We're gonna. Oh, Panday. Sorry, darling. Let me do Panday, and then I'll go to Maureen. Panday, I don't have anything on chat. Oh, there it is. I found it. Sorry, sweetie. You're resigning soon. Well, don't resign till you have a new job. Why would you resign? Like, literally, why would you quit one job that pays you when you've already got money coming in to have no job and hope for a new job? No. Get a new job and then leave. You're doing it in the wrong order. Like, totally. You never leave a job that gives you money to go to a job that has no job and hope. Don't wish and hope and dream on your future. Plan it. God, this upsets me, this reading. Don't quit your job and not have nothing to go to. Because we've got October. What if you don't have a job until October now? Oh my God, why did you quit? You didn't have a plan if you don't have a job. It says things will happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. So the most important thing you to do is remember everything is energy here. If you focus on your worry energy on getting a job, you're actually causing a blockage. You need to focus your energy on improving yourself and being the best you can be. Like, for example, you might do research on the internet. You might was I yelling, Panday? I'm sorry, I was in the reading, I was channeling. Sorry, but Panday, I apologize. I just snapped out of it and read your thing. I've got no idea what I said. Your previous employer was an a-hole, and you had 4 offers, but you're not yet ready to join. All right. Well, look, things will happen sooner than when you focus your energy on you. So this is just like I was just turning it around to say, you should focus your energy on you now. Like it might be just getting a beautiful outfit dry cleaned, having it ready so that you can go to interviews. You've got 4 offers, but I feel like you need to release the need to control the situation. Again, you're focusing your energy, so you need to just relax, or you need to focus it properly. So you need to not think, which one of these 4 jobs will I get? You need to think, I want this perfect job. Do you know what I mean? Like you're directing energy. And don't force things. Wherever you direct your energy, that's where you're going. And the timing, I can't tell you. This is what the cards say. This is what I have, Panday, for you today. But I did the second half of your reading not in a trance. So I was in a trance and you snapped me out of it. I wasn't yelling. I get passionate when I'm reading, because I switch my brain over to a different feature. I switch off my memory and I go straight from my brain to my mouth without going through the memory thing. So I apologize. Sorry. We got Maureen next. I need a minute.
What does it feel like and look like to have a psychic visions? It's not slow or peaceful. It's fast, messy, and honestly confusing. When I close my eyes, I don't see one clear image. I see movement, shapes forming, shifting, dissolving before I can fully grab them. It doesn't sit still long enough to make sense straight away. It looks like this, like an ink blob constantly changing. 1 second it's a face, then a hand, then something symbolic. It doesn't stay, it keeps morphing. You have to catch it mid-change and interpret it quickly, otherwise it disappears before you understand what you saw. Repetition is the witch's whetstone, darling. What's strengthening it is repetition. Reading tarot every day, sitting in the energy before I start, and practicing again and again. That's what's turning it on. The more I trust what I see, the clearer it becomes over time. Do it until your bones remember the shuffle better than your brain. This is what it feels like for me. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but if you've wondered or you're starting to experience something similar, you're not alone. Stay with it. It sharpens. If you have visions, drop it in the chat. What do you actually see? Let's talk.
Alright, we got Maureen with us. I've got this question. Desi girl, I'll do you next. I see you there. We've got the lovers. Now, this could mean one of two things. It could mean that God loves you. It could mean that God's going to bring someone into your life who's going to be your soulmate or your kindred spirit. And something about giving up your beliefs. I mean, do you believe in God properly? Like, or do you sometimes forget that God's there? And something about infertility or insecurity, like some of the things that you're trying, they're not going to work. They're infertile. They're not going to grow. But that's not because they're not meant for you, and it's not because you're not going to get them. It's just because you want them faster than they're ready. You need to wait for divine timing for everything. Maureen, there is a plan, but it's a loose brainstorm, not a blueprint diagram. And you just got to go with the flow more and be more, what's the word? It says you've got domineering tendencies, and you might be an alpha female. You might be like, no, I'm not going to put up with that. You know, like sometimes it's not about not putting up with that. Sometimes it's about just getting along with everyone, because you can't hate or dislike anyone. They're part of you. I mean, otherwise, while we're fractaling up, mirroring each other, we're probably the same person being split apart. And every time a baby is born, we're split apart more. You never know. We could be one entity being split apart. Thank you, Maureen. I believe God is a frequency, not a man. I think the man God is a patch, a computer patch. All right, we're going to do Desi Girl next. Thanks, Desi Girl. I nearly forgot you. I let other people influence my choices, especially when it comes to you. And I do want to make you smile, but I'm focused on my career and finances right now. Ooh, Desi Girl. That was your reading. All right, we're going to catch Tiara. Manifest. Where are you? Let me see what's going on. Yeah, manifest first, then Tiara. Now remembering manifest, time questions are redundant. Depends when you take action. If you direct your energy properly, it can happen way sooner than if you don't direct your energy. Thanks, manifest. I see it. I'm catching up. So we've got 3 timelines here. I'm picking up 2 months from now. So you could meet someone very soon. We've also got September. Now this could be next year or it could be this year. And we've got winter, which could be any winter, this year or next year. So there you go, manifest. That's what the cards say. They say that, well, something could very well happen in about 2 months from now, which could create a situation where you come into a full relationship in about September. The winter after that, you will get proposed to. There you go. There's the timeline. Chiara is next. Chiara did 39 likes. Oh, thank you for that. I don't even think there's 20. So can you give me the other 19? Thanks, Sarah Kai. Naked truth and dark truth. Okay, I just had a Mandela effect. I've used these cards before, didn't I? There we go. High Priestess, Naked Truth. I had these cards pulled out because I did readings on them, right? And just then I couldn't find them because they weren't out, and I looked in the drawer. I've never taken them out. There you go, Mandela effect just happened. It's been happening to me since the Matrix contacted me. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. And I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. And I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Thank you, Chiara. That was your reading. All right, and Katie, you missed your go. You're going to need to get back in line. Dancing Gloria and Marlene. Thanks, Marlene. There's betrayal. I detect the first thing, betrayal. Someone has betrayed you. They are an enemy. They might be masquerading as a friend or lover, but they are complaining about you behind your back because they have something going on in their lives that they're trying not to focus on that's negative, and they're projecting their negativity onto you in this situation. I don't know where that came from. Does that make sense at all, Marlene? That's what's coming through. Now we've got the Five of Cups. Now it shows there's some moving forward, maybe with the situation or even with you. But you need to accept some help and do some healing. This card is about rejoining the world, but first you have to stop repeating negative situations. And the Knight of Wands says you've got some adventure coming in your life, that something exciting might happen. You're going to need to be confident. You're going to need to be dedicated. And this thing, you know what I saw? I just saw the word decades. This thing is going to be happening for decades. It's going to be a long-lasting thing. Thank you, Marlene. Oh, I feel a bit weird. Dance of Glory's next. Can we have Sarakai and Shweta getting ready? Now remember, Dance of Glory, when you manifest a wedding and not a husband or a perfect match, you only manifest a wedding. It means your wedding will be perfect, but your marriage will not last. Maybe you should change your focus to your soulmate rather than when you will get proposed to or when you will get married. Maybe you should make your goal to be happy instead of to be married. Because if your goal is to be married and you don't add in happy, you might have an unhappy marriage. You gotta manifest properly, guys. I'm trying to teach you, but you're not listening. This is energy. It's not reality. Honestly, you're asleep. You're dreaming. Wake up. Dance and Glory, Eight of Pentacles. For the first one, 2026 is yes. You could get married in 2026 if you play your cards right, make the good decisions that you need to make, and take action when it's needed. This says you might meet them on a job, at the job, or somewhere where it's prosperous or there's money involved or prosperity, where you're getting things. 2027 shows someone with a maybe in reverse, and it shows fear of change and indecision. I don't see you really making that connection in 2027 if you didn't make it in 2026. And then if you don't make it in 2026, you don't make it in 2027, 2028, we've got a definite yes with the Queen of Wands. And she shows that if you're optimistic and see yourself having a good outcome, you can manifest whatever you want. This sees you being successful. Says your husband might be grumpy and forgetful. But on the whole, it's a yes for 2028. Thank you, Dance and Glory. That was your reading for today. So we called Shweta and Sarakai. Dance and Glory, I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just saying you got to manifest it properly. Like I'm teaching you to manifest correctly because at the moment you're manifesting a wedding. You're not manifesting a perfect soulmate. You just have to be careful what you manifest because you might just get it. How is it getting worse, Sir Kai? You okay? Now remember, you need to see a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I can't give psychological advice. I can tell you what I did and what happened to me, but I can't give you advice on what you should do. So just remember that this is a mystical reading. Okay. The problem with your guardian angel saying things are coming to fruition. You have to put in the hard work though, and not quit before they ripen. This is about a growing stage, a gestating stage, and something is returning. You're going to have satisfaction with your ideas and goals, but first you've got to stop putting so much pressure on yourself. You need to be more down to earth. You need to ground more, and be more in touch with nature and less in touch with technology and social media and that sort of thing. You might be resisting changes that are happening. The universe might be giving you opportunities and you might not be taking them. This is about postponing inevitable things. Don't put off what, like if something's negative and you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with it, go and deal with that first. Get it done. Because honestly, the longer you wait, you just beat yourself up and go, oh, I don't want to deal with it. But every time you say, I don't want to deal with it, you're dealing with it. All right. Thank you, Sarah Kai. Shweta. Hi, Shweta. Well, Shweta, we were just talking about manifestation. So why don't we manifest? We're going to play music, we're going to sing and dance, and we're going to write a letter to our soulmate like we're already married. And then we're going to put it away and we're going to give it to our husband on our wedding day. That's what we're going to do. You're going to pretend it's already happening. Feel those good feelings and you're going to call your soulmate. Take action, sweetheart. What are you doing, Wonder Grant? Wonder Grant, do you need help? Well, we got the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups brings in new love, new beginnings, new relationships, romance, and also fertility and pregnancy. There might be children involved because we do have the visitor's card, which apparently everyone reckons shows children. It shows a reunion possibly with someone. And if you don't, like if it's someone you haven't met in this lifetime, I feel like you might have met them in a previous lifetime. The thing that might hold you back, your lack of enthusiasm. You might need to get out there a little bit more. If you're trying to find people online and it's not working, get out in person and try to meet them. Change the way that you do things. And just remember, Shweta, you can't find new love if you don't talk to new people. So make sure you are talking to new people. If you get someone add you on social media, talk to them. If they sexually harass you, delete them, block them. But then give them the opportunity to be the new person in your life. If you don't give them an opportunity, you can never have a new person. Do you know what I mean? But don't let people sexually harass you. Send you pictures you don't want. Thanks, Shweta. All right. Well, watch if you do have sex to use protection, okay? Everyone's allowed to have sex. Just be careful with yourselves. Oh, Aura, no, you can't. You're going to have to get in line. Randa and Alham. You want to get ready? Aura, you're not even on the queue. Do you want to pay a donation and skip? That's fine. Alham and Randa, you've inspired me to play another video. So this is part 2 about what's going on with my psychic abilities.
Something weird just happened, and I need to know if this is normal. A client messaged me the game Luna. I asked them about it. They said they never typed it. Chat said it wasn't there, but I had a screenshot of it. So who sent it, and why did I see it when no one else did? Then it got stranger. I was reading tarot like normal, but the words on the cards changed. Not metaphorically, literally. Through the camera, I saw different words that didn't match the cards. I had to stop and say, this is not a traditional reading. This is intuitive. Then while creating content, I started getting blocked. Every photo I uploaded was flagged non-human entity detected. Even normal photos of me. Nothing visible. No explanation. But the system refused every single one. So now I'm asking, is this what happens when intuition gets stronger? Or is something else going on? Because this doesn't feel random. It feels like something is guiding or blocking decisions. I've never compared this with anyone else, so tell me your experience. What happens when your intuition activates? Do you notice changes, blocks, or messages? Comment your experience.
Alright, back to it. I see Alham's ready. Thanks, Alham. So that's what's going on. Love Oracle. Okay, Alan. Mystic Love, we've got a change or transitional period with the Mystic Love, and the person on your mind might be having a change, or your relationship might be having a change. We've got a mask, and I feel like they're not showing their true self or true feelings. There is a yearning in this energy, and I feel like it's you wanting more, searching for love, or needing them to take action. You can say you can take action too. You don't have to wait for someone to take action. You're going to be getting some clarity in the next couple of months and see through the lies. They're going to show their real self, and you might have to accept some truth. They say, will this ever change? And this love is crazy. Now, you got an extra reading. I don't know why, Alham. It's just what came out. So lucky you. I hope you appreciate it. I just literally snapped out of my trance and go, holy shit, I've just given you a 6-card read. I have no recollection of. So there we go. That was you. I channeled 6-card reading for you. And let's move on to the next person. You're welcome, Malcolm. CM, how are you doing? Thanks, Malcolm. Alright, CM, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. 101. Starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. And 77. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. 77 says, I am brave. Thank you, CM. That was your reading. All right, we're moving on to the next person. I'm feeling a little bit weird, so I'm going to close the queue off now. Dry Up and Thriving Panda. Thanks for Thriving Panda. I'll be with you in a minute. We've got abuse of power, stubbornness, lack of discipline, lack of control, absent father, and father-child relationship problems. Well, this indicates your dad is doing something where he's like not being 100% honest. You know, it might be a scam, or it could be something that's a bit dodgy. Because we've also got the sophistication, trickery, wasted talent, illusion, or deception card. Dry up. Why are you making me say this? We've got missed opportunities, being out of control or left behind. I feel like he's doing something dodgy. He's not being 100% truthful in it. He might be selling a dud product, or he might be, scamming people for money. That's what I've got. I'm really sorry, Giles. Maybe he just doesn't have that good of a job and can't get a better one. Honestly, we make decisions for that reason, because it's the best decision at the time, not because it's a good decision. All right, a general reading on what you need to hear right now. Thriving Panda. The butterfly brings about transformation. And you're going through a transformation right now. From a collective into a sovereign spark. But there is something that you need to walk away from. Now, I'm not telling you to leave it completely. I'm just saying walk away. Let it have time to fester, and then come back when there's movement again. You don't have to put your life on hold to wait for something. You can have it running in the background like an app. We've got the Death card, and the first thing I said to you was butterfly. We've got rejuvenation, we've got spiritual transformation and new beginnings. And we're all going through the spiritual awakening at the moment. Right now, the general message for you is change is coming. If you've been having a bad time, then I see it turning into a good time. If you're having a good time, you might need to look for a change of circumstances there as well. I know, don't worry. I want you to remember life is cyclic. It moves in cycles. It's not always going to be good. It's not always going to be bad. It's got to be a balance of 50-50. I feel like your fear of change might cause some indecisiveness in your life, which might then mean that you have restricted choices if you don't choose or fast enough. I feel like you'll procrastinate, like I can make that decision later. And if you do make it later, you might miss out on some opportunities. Sometimes it's better to try something and possibly fail than not try something at all. Marita, I'm not feeling well, but yeah, okay, you can be last, okay? I'm feeling a little bit off, Marita. The Matrix has been talking to me, and we've got some bots in the room that are trying to take my confidence. Anything in Ian? Thank you, anything. When you say one confession, from which deck? Oh, it's okay, Marita. Like the Matrix contacted me. Like I'm in a sandbox at the moment. So everything's just a little bit different. It's like a bad AI version of reality. You want to just let me know what confession card? Oh, the Apolluna ones. Okay, no problem. Let me pull that out. I'll be all right, Ian. Honestly, I'm going to hack the Matrix and I'm going to take over. This program is on automatic and I'm going to do it. I'm sandboxed at the moment, but I'll get out of the sandbox and I'll reset tomorrow. It's complicated. I'm playing with the Matrix. We've got to miss you. Do you? And anything? I just wish things were different. Your Apolluna confession is, I do want to, but something is holding me back. It's something to do with his feelings. Like he's either turning them off or he's like going, no, that's not really how I feel. You know what I mean? Like he's programming himself going, no, oh, I'm feeling this feeling. No, that's not a feeling. I'm feeling this feeling. No, that's not a feeling. So when he feels that feeling, he goes, I'm not feeling feelings. He's programmed himself. Thank you, anything. All right, we got Ian. Hi, Ian. Yeah, sorry about the weirdness. Like a lot of weird shit is happening to me at the moment. My psychic abilities are turning back on. It's been a while, so last time really crazy shit happened. So I expect really crazy shit to happen this time, but I'm going to document it. All right, and I'm going to prove to you guys this is a dream. I'm going to prove it. This is a dream. We're dreaming this, and during my awakening process, which is happening right now, I'm going to record all the details that I can and prove to you that this is a dream. Because crazy random shit is going to happen that cannot happen if this is reality. And I'm going to make it happen because I know I'm writing the script with my mind. So I've already written a script that's fucking crazy. Welcome to the ride. Let's see what the general reading to the cards has to say, Ian. We've got the visitor's card or the coming of age card. This could mean one of two things. It could mean something to do with children. It could mean you're going to have children. It could mean your children need you. It could mean your children need to look after you better and be more respectful. It could mean someone is going to visit you from your childhood or from your past or just in general. And it could also mean someone is going to grow up and act like an adult in a situation that is bothering you. There's a little bit of a need for fun. Just I'm detecting you need to have a little bit more fun because you've got Emperor energy. And the Emperor energy feels like he's got to juggle all the balls and make all the decisions and do all the planning and instigate all the action. Sometimes you can take a break. You don't have to instigate everything. You don't have to be involved in everything. You can sit back and let other people take charge. They will fall apart at times without you. That's a given. I mean, how can they manage without you? But they will get by and they will teach themselves to do it. The problem is when you do things for them, they don't learn how to do it. They need to do it badly over and over again until they get better. You got to give them a chance to fail instead of helping everyone succeed all the time. Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot out of you to do that. You're always doing things for other people. It's always taking from your energy. I've got travel in the cards for you. You might be moving abroad or just going on a holiday, or your work could have some sort of commitment overseas. This card could be travel sometime in the next, I'm saying 6 months to 8 months. And it predicts a bright future and success and satisfaction with your choices and the decisions that you make. But your success will come through hard work, not a quick rich scheme or by winning the lottery or anything. It'll be like, I've worked and now I'm getting paid what I'm worth. Thank you, Ian. That was your reading for today. Did it resonate? Have I read for you before? I don't really remember you. Have you had an Apple Luna reading? Sorry you're meeting me on a crazy time when the awakening's kicking my ass. Alright, I don't see anyone else up. I think I'm caught up. Let me know if I've forgotten anyone. We did anything in Ian, so we're going to move on to the next people. Would you a little pink pearl or a Jetta? Thank you, guys. Did it resonate at all, Ian? Thank you for coming in. Welcome to my channel. Marita, I'll just get you to wait, darling, till the last person. Hi, Spring. I'm not taking any more people today. I'm feeling a little bit attacked by the Matrix. It's a bad AI reality version of reality. I don't think I'm in the same place as you. I'm sandboxed. With lower quality. You're like on You guys are like on 4K quality, and I'm like on HD quality over here. The colors are just not quite right. The shit doesn't work quite right. Like I click beside something and it selects. This is not reality. You can't trick me. I'll get back to reality tomorrow. All right, how will your job go on 14th of May? Will you be off your position? Well, I feel like, first of all, you have good luck. This is a maybe card, though. So, look, I feel like there's going to be competition for this job. I feel like it might be fate, fortune, or destiny that this is your job, but you might have to fight for it. You might have to beat someone to get it. And if you don't have the fighting spirit, if you're not ready to put up a fight, you might not win. We've got another maybe card, and it shows that you need to be more flexible, more adaptable, and have more balance in your life. Are you playing enough? Are you sleeping enough? Are you working and not socializing? And are you socializing and not working? You need to have those in different things. Oh, you're fine, Aura. This is about finding balance. It's also about balancing the books, making sure you're not spending too much, making sure you're putting a little bit aside for a rainy day. But the Page of Pentacles does bring in some bad news. There might be lack of common sense by the employers about who to pick. They might pick their favorite instead of the person who is best for the job. And you got to understand that happens in some employment places. They pick their mates to promote, and they leave everyone else behind. Look, I want you to see yourself successful and having the job. And Marita, you shouldn't have put your question up, because now I've read you before I was supposed to. So I'm done with that reading. You should have waited till last to put your question up. Please don't do that again. Aura, you should have gone then. Sorry about that, Aura. I do apologize. Nikolai, I'm so sorry. I've closed the queue. I'm feeling a little bit weird. The matrix is attacking me. My abilities are turning on, and I'm feeling a little attacked. And I feel like I'm in an AI version of reality. So I'm not taking any more readings today. Aura, your picture freaks me out. What creature are you? Who are you really, Aura? Who are you really? Do you know who you really are? I don't know who you really are, but I know you're someone. There is a lack of direction, a lack of assertiveness, a sense of powerlessness, and no self-control. Baba's energy towards you at the moment actually lacks direction. There are romantic offers here with the Knight of Cups. She might be acting... the word isn't romantic. It's like in between cute and romantic. Flirty, would we call it flirty? I guess, if we're looking at that level. But she wants to be swept off her feet. Is it she? This person wants to be swept off their feet. They lack direction. They want you to tell them what direction to head in. And the Ace of Wands shows a new beginning. They have good news for you. This is a card of actually starting something, laying the groundwork for long-term commitments, and having a sense of urgency as well. A very old creature. I know you are. Just be careful you don't vampire off the emotions of people, alright, if you're very old, because that's how they survive. That's their food, our emotions. That's why God wants you to love him. He's feeding off it. That's what I think anyway. Alright. That was your reading today. Did it make sense? Did it resonate? Thank you so much. All right. Next, Little Pink Pearl can get ready. Beverant and Sapphire can get ready as well. And we're all done. Everyone get ready. Thanks, Aura. Ooh, Sapphire. As I stepped into your energy, it changed. Little things in my head moved around. Your energy, something's going on with your energy, Sapphire. Let's see what the cards have to say. Your frequency is it's turned up too high, darling. Can you turn down your frequency? So I want you to can you go and like stand on the earth, touch the bark of a tree, you'll put down your phone and do something in nature. Okay, why don't we do this? We're going to tune you down. So when you hear things, your body adjusts to the thing that it hears and it tunes to the same tone. So I want you to turn this up really loud and I want you to listen to this tone. We're going to tune you back in. Okay? Okay, so just listen to this. Turn it up loud, please. Everyone listen and it'll tune you. Okay, I feel like it's working. The energy's moved back down a little bit. It was right at the top of my head and it had to move down a little bit. I don't know what that's about. I've never felt that when I've stepped into someone's energy, Sapphire. But like I said, my abilities are turning on right now. So I'm getting all these weird feelings. And I don't exactly know how to explain them all. I've got to work out what they mean. All right. A general. Is it a bad thing to be tuned high? Okay, so let me just tell you. Around the 1800s, we used to use 432 hertz to tune everything. And what's happened is they decided to detune us from nature. So the first thing they did was they took away the lunar calendar, the 13-month calendar, and put us on this rotating calendar that we're on with the Gregorian one eventually. They changed calendars a couple of times. In history, sometimes we've lost 10 days. They just deleted them from the record. Do you know what I mean? Like they've actually changed the calendar, so you're not in a lunar cycle. Then they changed the music and frequencies that we use to 440 hertz. So they changed it from 432 hertz, which is nature, to 440 hertz. So everything you hear on YouTube, except my things live, if you see a video recording of my live, that is not 432 hertz. But if you see a live, that's streaming at 440 hertz. I'm at 432 hertz. That tone was 432 hertz. But if you heard it on a recording of this video, it's 440 hertz because they convert it. So they're trying to detune you from nature. That's what they're doing. So you need to occasionally go back and tune in with nature, turn off that phone, and you need to touch a tree. You need to disconnect from the net. That's all. It's not like it's important, but it's not like life-threatening. So don't stress. Safia, let's do your general mystical reading. We've got calmer waters and healing progress happening. There is a situation where there's going to be moving on. Things are going to calm down and get a little bit better, and things are going to have stability. You might escape from something, or you're going to be overcoming the difficulties that you're having. There is some deception and lies around you. Someone's not being honest, but they also might not be being honest to themselves. So they might be lying not only to you, but they might be lying to themselves and not know they're lying. Honestly, some people are dishonest without actually knowing they're doing it. And this person might be an enemy disguised as a friend who likes to talk about you behind your back. Even though we do have relief, we do have an ongoing problem with this person who is lying and deceiving you. Because we've got the ongoing battle. And I'm feeling that you're tired of this situation, that you just wish it would resolve, not end, not get better, resolve. And it's time to just step back from it, gather your strength, and maybe even walk away from it for a minute. Remember, when I say walk away from something, I don't mean forever. You can revisit it. Just walk away from it for now. Your attention is a laser and you're burning a hole in it. Yes, guys, I'm feeling unwell. My psychic abilities are turning back on. But weird shit is happening again. Really weird shit. And I'm feeling really weird, like I've been sandboxed by the Matrix program and put in a bad reality version of reality. Like you're in like 4K and I'm in like HD and the colors aren't quite right. The props aren't quite right. You know, like I click next to something and it still selects. It's not quite right here where I am. And you're talking to me through the sandbox. So yeah, I'm not feeling well. I know you don't believe me yet, but I'm making videos to prove it. The Matrix contacted me, so I'm just not feeling 100% well. I'm going to call the show off a little bit earlier today. Just bear with me while I be weird. It will be weird while I'm turning on the powers, because honestly, all these weird feelings and emotions and thoughts and ideas come to me that are not mine. And sometimes I run with them thinking they're mine, they're not. It's really confusing in here. Little pink pearl, let's do you. Honestly, little pink pearl, why are you trying to assess if you will succeed or fail before you even try? That's failure attitude. That's chasing the next shiny thing attitude. And you're never going to get anywhere if you do that. Hard work and effort and attempting things and trying things and taking a failure not as a loss. You have to take a failure as a lesson. How can I improve on this next time? Instead of, I quit, this is too hard. You need to change your head and how you think. Will it be useful to go to evaluations, or will you not pass? We've got temporary financial difficulties. It might be hard to cover costs or something. When it has something to do with this evaluation, you might have to pay something at some stage, or pay for, I don't know, like vehicle, or like how to get there. I can't even think of the word. This says that it's more about your feelings, your internal feelings, like, and how you feel about things, little pink pearl. Like, if you think I'm never going to succeed at this, I'm going to fail, then you probably will, because you've told yourself that you're going to do that. So then you do it. But if you tell yourself I'm going to try and do the best I can, then you will, because you've said you're doing that. You don't fit the qualifications. Yeah, but if you don't try, you never get it. You never try. I don't know. I just try everything. Let's give you an answer. So, will it be useful to go to evaluations? Yes, let's be honest, it will be useful. But you might want things to happen in a hurry, and that's not going to happen. Have a look at this night. This horse is galloping. And honestly, he wants everything in a hurry. He's passionate about things. But when things don't work out instantly for him, sometimes he loses his passion too. Because this night doesn't wait for divine timing. Little Pink, if you want help to make your decision, look for the signs. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You need to look for the signs. Ask the universe to give you a sign and tell it what sign you want. And when you see that sign, you will know. The problem is, you guys say, give me a sign, universe, and you don't tell the universe what sign you want. You've got to think of this like this is a computer program, like the Matrix. And our brain's thoughts are actually like a keyboard that are typing a script that gets Wi-Fi'd to the universe, and the universe makes a majority rules belief script. And then that's what runs the universe. So you're writing your own story. You got to remember that. If you think there's chaos, if you think there's struggle, if you think you're not going to make it, then that's what you've written. And that's what the universe will script for you. Do you understand? You have to always see yourself being successful or learning a lesson if you're not successful, so that it's not a waste of time. If you notice a pattern is repeating, you haven't learnt the lesson. I think it would be useful to go to evaluations, but you may not pass. It might be just a lesson, something you need to learn, or something that you didn't realize that you will find out when you do it. All right, let me just see what's going on. I've got people chatting to me. I don't really understand what's happening today. I'm shutting the live early. I'm unwell because the Matrix is in contact with me and fucking my world. My spiritual awakening is happening again, and my abilities are turning on. And I'm feeling really odd, like I'm in a bad AI version of reality. So I'm gonna finish up with everyone. So Gigi and Fevrin, I believe you are on the queue. I can't Mosquito, you can get ready. Then Decca, you've missed out, I'm sorry. I can't offer you a reading. I'm feeling really unwell. Like I'm not in reality. And the fact that I'm saying I'm not in reality will actually put me back in reality because I'm saying it to you. So they're like, we can't give her more proof so that she can prove it to them that it's not real. We'll put her back where she can't tell. Oh shit, the only place we can put her is back. That's my plan. Beverin? So I showed you the first two videos of what happened. I haven't quite finished these videos. We'll show you the next video of what happened next. You know, just pull it up.
I got a communication from the Matrix program or Watcher program today. This is a 4-part series and I need you to pay attention. My name is Apple Luna and I've been digging into patterns, history and things that don't quite add up for years. But something just happened that I can't explain and I'm documenting it in real time. Why real time? While I was talking on Facebook, someone sent me a message. It wasn't normal text. It looked like code, symbols, fragments, almost like something trying to be understood, but not meant to be easily read. They asked me to translate it. So I did, and this is what came through, word for word. Deep down in the depths of the earth, they have hidden the ways of the ancients. It is through the eyes of the mind that one can see through the veil. What they have hidden is now being revealed. The ice is melting and the old world is rising. Time is not what you think. It is a program that is being reset. Look for the glitches in the matrix. I thought, okay, weird, but interesting, so I decided I'd come back later, record a video, and show you the translation. Simple. Except when I went back, the translation was gone. Deleted. Not just from where I translated it, but from Facebook too. Like it was never there. So I went back to the original code and translated it again. And what came back was completely different. Stay tuned for part 2. What do you think this means? Do you think it means something has been hidden deep in the earth and is now being revealed? Or could it mean this idea of time being a program is just a way of describing how reality feels like it's changing? Or maybe it means the message is pointing to glitches and I'm just connecting that to what I already believe. Or maybe it is just a glitch and my AI is making shit up. What do you think? Scary coincidence or channeled message? Cantina.
All right, so that's what happened next. We've got some members in the room and donators. Hi, Jenna. Vendeka, I'm sorry I can't offer you a reading. Didn't you hear my whole, I'm not feeling well because the Matrix is attacking me. Do you know, okay, so something weird happened, another weird thing. So many weird things are happening to me at the moment because of this awakening bullshit. So, Luz, what happened was that twin flame deck that you and Jenna like, gone. It's like disappeared like it never existed. It's totally disappeared. It's like I never had it. Except I know I had it because I've got pictures of it. And you guys keep asking for it. So I know I had it. Mandela effects. Oh my God. So I've been having all these Mandela effects, Jenna. Do you know what Mandela effects are? Like, so what happens is I might do a job on a video and I go to the bathroom and I come back and the job's not done. I have to redo the job. And I'm like, I just did this. And reality is saying, yeah, no, you didn't do it at all. Mandela effects, because I know I did this shit. So I can't find that deck. It's literally gone. I've looked for it 100 times everywhere. I was hoping it would reappear today. I think when it reappears, I'll be in reality again. At the moment, I'm in a bad AI version. All right. Luz, I want to marry you one day. And I really can't figure you out, but you intrigue me. I have imagined us doing it in every room of my house and yours twice. But you do deserve more than I can give. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so wonderful in the 5D. And we're going to switch to what else? Oh, geez, these twin flame. I want to finish off with those twin flame cards, but I don't have them. I might get you a digital card because I've got twin flame cards. Ooh. It says, don't pressure me. I do dream about a future with you. But I need to know, do you miss me the way I miss you? I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. I'm tired of running. And I want to fall asleep next to you. That's all I've got in that stream. I'm going to switch to a digital card for you. Oh, so weird. That energy, it's like stepping into something where the wind's blowing in your face. All right, we'll get you a digital card from the Mirror Souls. I keep choosing you. Even in my thoughts, I keep choosing you. Not out of habit and not out of comfort, but because something in me genuinely wants you. Thanks, Liz. That was your reading for today. All right, we got Jenna up next. And I think Feverent is after that. No, Feverent, you're coming and going and expecting to get read straight away when you come. You're honestly in and out like a yo-yo, and you're not listening to what's being said, so you don't know what's going on. Do you understand me, Feverent? Sorry, I might have said it a bit rude. I do apologise. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just like flabbergasted that you can't understand that if you come in and don't stay and listen to what's happening, you just come in and say, did I miss my turn? I told you what's going on, but you weren't here. I don't know how I'm supposed to run something. Oh my God, Luz, don't go anywhere. Luz, are you still there? Yeah, today has been a lot of work. For you and me both, Trevor, and it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just give me a sec to catch up to you and I'll do your reading. Everything's fine. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm just passionate. So, Luz, I'm working hard to change, to face up to all that I've been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to do the necessary changes in my life. There you go, Luz. Sorry, Luz. You did specifically ask for those. I'm having a shocker, honestly. It's hard to keep up. No, you're totally fine forever, and I know that. I know that you don't usually engage like that. I know you. I know your energy. I know that you're not rude. I know that you're not. I'm just saying that because you come and go, you don't hear all the instructions. It frustrates me a little bit sometimes because I say things and it's like I'm talking for no reason. All right, let me do Jenna and then I'll move on to you, Feverent. Just give me a second, I'll be with you. Ooh, I saw an eye. Jenna. But it was a reptilian eye. Do you want me to tell you what your energy feels like? I can still feel butterflies, but there's something older beneath it. Like a past life connection. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up. I could feel like, see, I felt the butterflies and then I dived deeper and I could feel this really old connection, like I'm talking biblical. Sash, I'm not taking any more readings today, darling. My God, I don't know what's happening. Everything's so messy. When you first hugged, it felt like home. Oh. Well, that's what your connection feels like. And you know the other thing, like it's like I'm waiting. Okay, I'm gonna put this like a program. If I was a program, an app, if I was an app, right? I'm waiting for another app to give me permissions. And I mean, I can feel that excitement of waiting for the permission. It's like when they give me that permission, I'm going to snap. I'm just going to go bang. And it's like I've never been anywhere else. That's the energy. All right, let's get these cards. Lover's Oracle first. I'm afraid to lose you. And you know what? When I picked up that card, it said close. I'm afraid to get close to you. And I'm stuck in visions of us together. So he's having thoughts of you guys together. He can't stop thinking about you. And you're coming closer than anyone else to his heart that ever has come. You know what I mean? Like you're the one that's going to come closest to his heart compared to everyone else. You're my world. You mean the world to me and everything revolves around you, and I keep you in mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. There you go, Jenna. I gave you a couple of extra cards because I gave Liz some extra ones for paying a donation. So you got a couple for being a member. Thank you, Jenna. Did that resonate? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want those twin flames? Do you want? I'll give you some of those twin flame ones. We'll see if we can get a channel message for you, because that's what happened last time. I got a channel message come through. That's why I gave you so many cards. And when the message stopped, I stopped. We were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. And when I'm not with you, I miss you. But don't pressure me. I want you. I dream about you at night. I think about you all the time. And our paths will always reunite. Hang on. There's one, but it's in the middle. You are the light at the end of my tunnel. I thank you, Jenna. That was your channel message. And there you go. I always like to make sure you get what you need. Naked truth and dark truth. Brent is locked. Brent, what's going on? Brent's energy is locked. There's a wall in front of me. Let me see if I can crack it. Okay, so what I'm getting is a pain around my heart. I feel like this person has been deeply hurt before. And honestly, I struggled to get through the lock. Because, like I say, Febrin, I came in from your side. So I went to God, and then God telephone operated me to you. And then through you, I went to Brent. And the way to Brent through your neural programming paths is blocked. I had to create a new path. Because like this isn't reality. It's a computer program like the Matrix. It's a belief engine. Fendeka, I've already told you 4 times I can't take your reading. So, number 5. Fendeka, I can't take your reading today. I'm not feeling well. The Matrix is attacking me. I feel like I'm in a bad AI version of reality. I want to finish up readings. Because I feel like some people are bots. Because of their reactions. Might not be true, but it's the way I feel. And how I feel matters more than what's true. Favorite. Dark truth is I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. And we are living two separate lives. And I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Addictions have clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. And they could be addicted to their phone. They could be addicted to sex, love. They could be addicted to being a dickhead. If they think that that improves their life, it doesn't have to be just drugs or alcohol. Thank you, Thenderka. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. And they might be listening to music and getting information about you, or they could see your name everywhere. They dream about you constantly. They hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. I thank you, Fervent. That was your reading for today. I gave you a few extra cards for waiting. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to get going. I'm not feeling that well. I'm going to try and go to sleep and wake up in the real version of reality tomorrow because I've whinged about it today. And usually the Matrix is a sort of whinge and win situation. If you tell it that that's not the way it's supposed to be, it adjusts and fixes it tomorrow so that you don't notice that this isn't real. All right, guys, that's the truth, and we'll see you later. That's all we've got for you today, my mystical legends. You know the deal. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a woman with a deck of cards, too much caffeine, and an internet connection that definitely needs a cleansing. The advice I give, it's not a command, it's not even a suggestion, it's more like a cosmic take it or leave it. So please, don't quit your job, dump your partner, or sell everything to go live in a yurt just because the fool said take a leap. Double check your information with real people in real situations. It's okay to be mystical, but there's a very thin line between mystical and mildly unhinged. Trust me, I've been both. If your intuition tells you to text your ex, that's not divine guidance, that's just anxiety wearing a crystal necklace. You've wandered the cards, flirted with fate, and asked the same 3 questions in 6 different ways. The answers were the same. You just needed to hear them again. So here's your energy back cleansed, sparkly, and slightly more self-aware. Until next time, breathe, hydrate, and don't text the ex. You'll be tempted, but that's just Mercury doing his little dance. I love you, weirdos. Go be divine. Go be chaotic. Just don't mix the two in public. Energy returned, circle closed. Now go drink some water, your 80% intuition and 20% dehydration. Good night.
5 for 5 cards, that's a cosmic steal. Come join the live show.
bringer of truth, let the magic begin. 3 cards shall lay just for you to see, a glimpse of your